Car, IMEC 1 radio check.
Good day, dobry den, it's Sedlo, and I am in my multi-mission trainer. Just want to let you know that hey, if you've got the MiG-29, the MiG-29 is in this mission for you to play with. Let me just throw it on active pause for half a sec here. Signature move. All right. Have you played my multi-mission trainer? No? Well, I gotta tell you a little bit about it. It's set on the Caucasus map, so everyone has it. There are, for air to ground, targets here. There are tanks, there are BTRs, there's static targets, this ammo depot and this warehouse. There is a JTAC flying over here that you can use with the radio menu F10 option, you know, the standard in-game JTAC. There's also another JTAC here, which I've put in, and it is continuously lasing this technical that's driving up and down the X. There they are. They don't know that they have a laser code on them, code 1688. Look out below, boys. If you want to practice laser spot tracking, you are certainly able to do that, at least with the Western aircraft. Laser code 1677 for that one. You can spawn air defenses via the radio menu F10. All the SAs are here. You could spawn, I just spawned these man pads here, but you could spawn AAA. There they are. Just to test your reactions and things like that. If you want to do some seed, certainly can do that. Air to ground, other stuff. There's a ship down here as well, cruising up and down, and you can practice with anti-shipping techniques there. Right, well, there's a whole library of aircraft you can choose from. Just about every jet aircraft is in game. Soon to be a 4-engine prop aircraft in game that you can play with. But MiG-29 is here. There's lots of varieties of missions and loadouts. You can spawn on the ground cold or on the ground hot if you want to practice that sort of thing. All right, what else is there? There's aerial refuelers. If you wanted to practice refueling, there's a probe and drogue, and there's also a boom refueling aircraft in game. Let me just show you the knee boards here. You can also make these aircraft fly higher or lower by the radio menu F10. Where is that here? Set blue, tanker speed, and altitude. So like if you're flying an A10, you can have them come down a little bit to 18,000 feet if you want to. Right. Oh, there's a S3 flying over the aircraft carriers, which are here. You've got the super carrier, the Roosevelt, with the deck crew. So if you own the super carrier module, you can use that. If you don't own the super carrier module, the Stennis is in here in game. Basically the same thing, but you don't get all the super carrier extras. The Heapler's Forestall's in here, which is an awesome module. I highly recommend using it because it is great. Kuznetsov is in here as well, and the Tarawa is here with some Harrier and Hilo spawns. All right, let's go back into the game. So these are all here, TACANs and frequencies you can use. All right, what else do we have? Harm codes and tables right there as well for you. Let's get rid of that. Let's hop into another MiG-29 here. Where are we? MiG-29. Air-to-ground rockets. All right, here we are in the MiG-29 again, with the awesome Polish skin. Hey, here's a call to arms for you folks. If any of you skin designers are considering or are making a Ukrainian skin for this MiG-29, I would love to see it. I would love to include it in this mission. So if you are a skin designer, please make a Ukrainian MiG-29. I would love to have it in game. All right, a couple other things about this mission. You can change the visibility. You want to get fogged in? Let's change the visibility down. This is certainly changeable. You can change it down to low visibility if you want to practice some of this low-level stuff in the muck. You just active pause it here. And of course, this is toggleable, so back to unlimited. If you want to fly at night or in very bad weather, you can change weather, time, reload, mission here. You can choose those missions and it'll load a nighttime version of this and a poor weather version of this. There are target illumination and smoke options. I put these in to help with pop-up attacks originally, but you can spawn smoke markers at 3, 4.5, or 6 miles. Some of the common references for doing a pop-up attack. You can set an IR marker on the moving target if you're flying at night, and you'll be able to see it with your NVGs. And you can also spawn parachute rounds, illumination flares. See they spawn there? Can't really see it in the daytime, but it lights up the X here on the Batumi range. Right. Talked about air defenses. Oh, of course, the heart and soul of this is BFM and BVR training scenarios. You can choose BFM, neutral, defensive, or offensive. Once you do that, you can choose Eastern aircraft or Western aircraft, guns only, or with heaters. There's a BVR scenario as well with Western fighters. Same sort of deal. You can have them with semi-active radar guided or with active radar weapons. And the BVR things, let me just show you here. The BVR aircraft will spawn around here about 80 miles to the east. So you can practice your BVR tactics and techniques. If you spawn a BFM, let me just show you here. Get away from the air defenses a little bit. The BFM spawns are neutral, which will be 10 miles in front of you. Defensive, they're going to be right behind you. Or offensive, they'll be out in front of you. So we could go like MiG-29 versus Su-27. See? You're in a offensive position. And in 5 seconds, this thing will activate itself. And fight's on. There you go. Look at that. MiG versus Sukhoi. Who's going to win? I don't have any of my things bound for this, so I guess I can't use lock 'em up. But anyway, it's a way to practice. Right. That's all for me today. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.